Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Leo for March, April 2021. Okay, Leo, we'll do the quick shuffle. So we're going to be in Aries, so that's fire, the element of fire. So things moving really quickly this next 4 weeks. Let's see the energy around for you, Leos. The Tower. So the Tower talks about removing old ways of thinking, old ways of doing things. It's a major card, so it swoops through, it gets rid of the old so that we can build something new. So even though it does look like a bit of a daunting card, it's a good card to sort of get in terms of it's a bit of a wake-up call. Come on, get rid of that way of thinking because it's not working for you. So let's do things differently. Tackle things differently with a new insights. And we're in fire, so things will happen quickly in this next 4 weeks, Leo. Just how you like it. Where you are right now, well, you're up in the air about something in your mind a bit. This is sort of swords is always air, it's always in your head sort of energy. So it's about bringing these thoughts or ideas, anything in the realms of air is always communication, ideas, thoughts, making them a reality. So they might be, well, obviously they're buzzing around in your head, but you haven't actually done anything about it just yet. It's just all in the air, if you know what I mean. Everything's up in the air with this one. It's also about other people watching you, other people speculating about you, and you, of all people, Leos, the people do speculate about you because you're sort of in the forefront of most of the action most of the time. It's just who you are. But let's get on and see what influences have brought you here and also what will influence the rest of the month. We have the Four of Swords. So sitting back, swords again, sitting back, being a spectator, not a participator, having a bit of a rest before you move forward, because there's something here with this Tower that you know you've got to kind of get everything. Something big needs to move before you can build something new, if you know. If that makes sense. So just practice that. Have that rest. Just watch, observe, be smart, and we'll see. So we'll see what the background is. So February, March, what's been brewing there, Leo? Three of Swords. Yeah, a bit of grief. More swords, Leo. What's going on? But we have been in the 12th house in February, March. Water, and that always brings things up from the past. It's always as I said last month, it brings stuff to the surface that normally we can sort of keep down. But it just kind of, the pressure of it to rise to the surface becomes quite full on, and we are forced to reckon with our grief, whatever that means to you. So that's still currently, so just know that's still sort of affecting you at the moment in this time, next 4 weeks. Recent influences. We have work going well with the Six of Coins, giving and equal measure of giving and taking, you know, sort of really having a nice balance there. Things going well, reciprocal energy, really, like putting things in, you know, really sort of not taking everything but just really balancing out what's given and what's taken. And it's a nice balanced card and focused card. So your work and things have been going quite well with you despite what you've been tackling in your own private life, is what I'm getting. But it's time to make a shift. Let's see what the lesson is for you in the next 4 weeks. The 8 of Coins. So there's definitely something in the works. New projects. The question is when to make your move. Because it's sitting there waiting, but you're also very canny. You're just waiting for that right time. You know a few things have got to change before you absolutely go for this project, which you know, by the way, Leo, will be really advantageous for you. And it's just sitting there. It's almost like your master's apprenticeship. It's about, you know, maturity and, you know, really coming into your maturity with work, business, your swan song, you know, really finally realising what you can achieve with all your experience and work. So it's a really nice card to have. There's nothing negative about the 8 of Coins. You've earned it, basically. So whatever it is that you're aiming for next, it's just, at the moment, it's just up in the air, but you're sort of slowly bringing it back to earth and going to move forward with it. Near future, 4 of Coins. So very much, do I hang on? Do I let go? Do I hang on, let go? My advice with that one, or universal advice with this one, is letting go is easier than hanging on. Especially with this energy around too. It's like you have to let go. Because it's no longer serving you. So letting go. And with this one too, it's more or less, I call it a past life card, because it's almost like sometimes it's really hard to let go of things that we've had in our life, and the ways of thinking, ways of doing things. Just our sort of insight into how we've got to where we are, and then we're asked to sort of give it up by the Tower. And we're like, oh no, hang on a minute, I don't want to. No, but it really is a powerful card, even though it's a minor card. It's quite powerful in terms of, well, if you don't do that, you're not going to move. Let's see what's strongly associated with what's happening that you're not realising. The Chariot. So it's about emotional discipline. So you're going to have to tackle this in order for you to move forward and do what the Tower is asking you to do with the energy. You're going to have to emotionally discipline yourself. Let some things go. Participate in terms of just watching what's going on. It's very much a strategic card too, this 4 of Swords. Asking you just at the moment, you're just watching, you're just observing, you're sort of like there, but you're not commenting, you're not sort of in it. You're on the sidelines, you're watching. It's a movie you're watching, but you can't have a voice in it. So very much here is the Chariot, victory and success. However, only when you let go of a fundamental fact that is standing in the way of you moving forward. And look, it could be anything, Leo. It could be a relationship, it could be work, it could be absolutely anything, and this is all up to you to sort of fit that in with your circumstances and environment. Let's see how others see you. The High Priestess, and there she is. The Secret Keeper. She says nothing. She watches everything and intuitively knows exactly what to do. So another big card, but this is how others see you. So you have to be happy that they're seeing you like that, because you're very difficult to read at the moment, because you're not saying a word, and nor should you. You just keep it to yourself. Keep your own counsel. Be very much that very smooth operator that just cuts through, says nothing, watches everything, and just comes to her own conclusion. March, and this is about March, so this is how they're viewing you. It's really a fabulous card, as those of you that love the tarot will know exactly what she means. And it can be relationships, it can be, like I said before, these are general readings. You can apply it to yourself, how that fits. Sorry, I've just got a very dry throat. Too much talking. Let's see what you're feeling positive about. Six of Wands, and once again, it's your card. It is a Leo card. Doing well. You're doing well. You're just carrying on through, doing what you always do. Success and victory as well. Just an all-rounder, just getting on with things, moving with the flow. You'll like the energy of Aries, fire. Putting a lot in, getting a lot out. So there's nothing to worry about, and you know that. So it's just a matter of just following through to get to where you want to go with this particular issue for you this month. Here we go with the outcome. Wow, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So, destiny. This is how you get there, Leo, and you know exactly how to get there, and you're playing the game in a really smart way, because you will get what you need when you need it if you follow through on this path, which it says you will. So destiny is definitely a result. It's sort of like a reward for energy put in, right time, right place. It's just what it is meant to be. So as far as I can see, it's a really nice setup for you to say, yeah, just play the game, keep going, you're going to do well. Just observe, use your intuition. So let's see what your Buddha card is, your advice. Self-acceptance. To be beautiful means to be yourself. You don't need to be accepted by others. You need to accept yourself. Once you accept who you are, you don't have to struggle to become someone you are not. You are truly free to explore the talents, the special gifts you were born with. Use these special gifts and skills in service of other people and the world. Your purpose in life can only be flourished by your own self-acceptance. Thank you so much for listening, Leo. It looks like it's going to be a very interesting month. Thank you.